The Ontario Federation of Anglers and Hunters proudly presents Angler and Hunter Television. Brought to you by Canadian Tire, Boris Optics, Mercury Marine, and Lund Boats, Yamaha ATVs, Browning Ammunition, Browning Firearms, Suffix Fishing Line, Rapala, Camillus Knives and Cuda Tools, Yukon Gear, Killer Instinct Crossbows, and Outfitter Financial.
Every deer hunter dreams of taking down the buck of a lifetime. And generations of deer hunters have passed down stories of giant bucks that live in their area.
There's some 150-inch bucks here. Albeit, I haven't had one within archery range yet.
The lore of a 10-point buck is one that fuels many hunters' passion for deer hunting. That big, mature, and elusive deer that has haunted the dreams of so many hunters, myself included.
Awesome.
Now don't get me wrong, I would say that 80% of the deer I harvest are for consumption and usually out of opportunity.
I couldn't be happier.
But over the years, I've had a chance to chase some monsters, and often dream of finally taking down the legendary 10-pointer. With advancements in trail cameras and mineral attractants, there's never been a better time to get that buck of a lifetime on camera.
So what I did is I put these trail cameras are cell cameras. They work off my cell phone, so I don't have to come in here and check them and leave scent. So once I clear this brush, I'll be able to see what's happening in here and not have to come back in here and mess with these cameras. You just gotta wait till it gets a green signal, and then it's got a cell signal and you're done.
One of the farms I regularly hunt has proved to be home of some true giants. And over the past 25 years, I've personally tried to get one in my crosshairs, but to no avail. Through years of trial and error, I've narrowed down an area on this farm to where I've spotted bigger deer and located trails that go to and from a large marsh where I suspect they spend most of their day. With this bit of knowledge, I decided to set up a mineral stump to attract deer and hopefully put some kind of pattern together. Analogics has an amazing assortment of mineral attractants and supplements that will enhance your hunting property.
I'm about to unleash some mineral dirt. I just got this stuff from Analogics. It's supposed to be the deal for whitetail. So I'm going to pour it on the ground, pour it on a stump, and create a mineral site. And it's April. I'm going to put trail cam up and hopefully share pictures with you as they come in.
I used a product called Mineral Dirt 180.
Dirt.
And finding a stump or a deadfall tree that has started to rot is a perfect starting place.
Load it on the stump, load it on the ground, and watch the deer come to it.
And I started in April and then reloaded the spot a few times over the next few months. And it didn't take long to start seeing results. Does, fawns, and yep, the giant ghost bucks that every hunter has claimed to see started visiting the site regularly. Month after month, my cameras sent me updates, and as the velvet-racked monsters grew, I had a feeling that this just might be the year we take one down.
What does the OFAH do? Since 1928, the OFAH has been the voice of anglers and hunters in Ontario. Its members raise funds and work in communities to support the traditions of fishing, hunting, and trapping. Let's take a look at how the OFAH is making a difference.
Hi, I'm August Miller. I'm here with Brooke Schreier, and he is the Assistant Coordinator for the Invading Species Awareness Program at the OFAH. So what is an invading species?
So invasive species are plants, animals, and other organisms that did not originate in North America, but were introduced outside of their historical range. And now that they're here, they're having negative consequences on our environment, our economy, or our society, including human health.
So are they dangerous?
They certainly can be. Most invasive species are more so dangerous to the environment and sometimes the economy. In terms of being dangerous, you can think of species like the silver carp, which is one of the 4 species of Asian carps. Then if you've seen videos online, those are the fish that when they're startled in the water will actually leap out of the water and can cause severe damage to your watercraft or even your person. There's videos online of people being smacked in the face by the fish. So in that circumstance, that would be considered dangerous.
I'd knock my hat off.
So how can we stop invading species from spreading?
So the main thing that we try to push with Ontario's public is becoming aware of the issue. So learning how to identify invasive species is the first key to preventing their spread. And the other important part is trying to prevent the introduction of new invasive species. So becoming aware of what's up and coming so that if you see it, you can report it, and then we can catch it early, and then we can do what's called early detection and rapid response. And the way that people can report to us is by calling the Invading Species Hotline, which is 1-800-563-7711, or they can report online at www.eddmaps.org.
It's never been more important for youth to get involved and support Ontario's fish and wildlife, carrying on the tradition of fishing, hunting, and trapping through conservation.
This portion of Angler and Hunter Television is brought to you by Yamaha ATVs.
The last week in October is usually the peak time for deer movement in my area. And with August having taken a doe and a bear with her Killer Instinct crossbow, she told me this year she wants to try for a buck. So, with only one free day to try and get her one, we decided to set up on the mineral site and see if she could break the 25-year curse on her very first hunt.
August has shown a desire to shoot a buck this year. And hopefully not use my doe tag, and she can use her own tag. The spot we're sitting is historically an amazing spot for giant bucks.
I've never shot one here.
I've hunted here for 25 years. I hear something. Maybe a squirrel.
I guess.
I've hunted this farm for 25 years and never even had an opportunity to shoot a deer. I have a great video of you and I walking up a bean field 5 years ago when you were a little munchkin. And the buck of everybody's life was standing there looking at us. And we were scouting for turkey. So you gotta look at that big buck. Needless to say, we're gonna break the 25-year curse here, okay, kid?
With the rut just about a week away, I found the best way to get deer moving is rattling and grunting. Usually if there's any bucks in the area, they'll come and investigate.
The wind's blowing in our face. Everything is in our favor.
August was settled and ready, and within 20 minutes, we heard something coming.
Okay, be ready. Back there, I just saw it's something coming. It's a deer, It's got horns. Okay, let's just be still. He's coming in. What's a nice big 8-point? Oh, it's a beauty buck. Get ready, okay? Get on the bow. You need to be looking through that scope. Okay, there, you hold right there.
I see it.
He's got sticks in front of him. Don't move. He's gonna go past us. I need to see if I can get him to come over here. Okay, stay still. He's over here now. I can't believe we're not gonna get a shot at him.
He's not stopping.
He's looking. I could shoot him with a gun. Is there another one? Holy smokes, he went right by us. Oh, you could have shot him there.
What a heartbreaker. A 10-pointer early afternoon walked within 40 yards of us. And of course, August was cool as she's ever been. And missing that opportunity didn't seem to faze her one bit.
Damn, the tree stand, we would have got him.
Me, on the other hand, well, I just watched 25 years go by in 2 minutes.
Couldn't believe that. We probably could have got a shot.
I had it, but there's so many sticks.
I know, there's a lot of sticks.
Still, it's pretty cool that our setup worked, and we had a big buck come in so close.
Wow, that was a beautiful buck, August. That was like probably 8 or 10 pointer. That was great. Well, sort of. Would have been awesome to get a shot at him.
Now, with August in school every day, and only a couple days left to hunt before the gun season, I took a couple early afternoons and set up in a nearby tree stand to try and see if I could get a crack at the buck that snuck past us. Warm south winds were blowing all week, and my trail camera was only getting pictures early and late in the day. But still knowing there were bucks in the area, it meant that some aggressive rattling and grunting might draw one of them out early enough to get a shot at.
It's that magic time of day, so let's hope I get a crack.
Everything seemed so perfect, but my anticipation was fading as fast as the light. I was going to have to call it and give it one last try the next day.
This portion of Angler and Hunter Television is brought to you by Minn Kota and Humminbird.
I wasn't feeling too great about this last day of the bow season. It was really warm and really windy. Regardless, I got on the Yamaha and headed out to the tree stand. I got up in the tree stand, it got organized, and once I was settled, let out a couple of grunt and rattle combinations. To say that I was on the edge would be an understatement. Hearing branches break almost immediately after rattling, it means you better get ready.
Gotta be the wind. There's no way a big old deer would break 3 branches.
Well, I was ready and so focused on where I expected the buck to come from that when I heard a noise and spotted the buck coming in from behind me, it was a mad scramble to reposition the camera and get the crossbow up so I could get a shot.
Got him. I smoked him. He's down. I can't believe it. 25 years in the making. The SWAT X1 just got me a monster buck. 25 years in the making. Holy smokes. I knew I heard something behind me. All that grunting and rattling. Holy cow. What a crossbow. So, it's funny because a few minutes ago, I could hear something crashing and I didn't know where it was coming from. And then I look back in this meadow. There's a little patch of sort of cotton-topped
grass up on that hill. And I could have swore I saw something moving through it. And the wind's blowing that way, so I had to be careful. I did drop a bunch of doe and heat, but I think my calling, the rattling, the grunting, brought that deer in. He was right behind me. And he came down ever so quietly in through here. And that's where I saw him when I got ready, when he went behind the trees here. And then he came into my shooting lane, and there he is. I got him. I'm so happy. I got a lot of work ahead of me tonight, though. Holy smokes. Wow. Deer hunting's crazy. I knew I saw movement back there. I was expecting them to come out here. He was here at 7 this morning. Wow. Thank you. 25-year curse is broken. I cannot believe this. August and I had a chance at a nice buck, and she didn't get a shot. We were sitting in that ground blind right there, and he came this way. This guy, I knew it. He came downwind of me. Came in behind me. Boom. Swatted him. I can't say enough about that crossbow. I'm stuck in a tree, though, because I can see him right there, and I'm going to let him expire. I'm going to give him 20 minutes or so.
The Hunting Edge is brought to you by Browning Ammunition.
To get the edge over the deer, I used Analogic's mineral dirt and whiteout attractants to bring in the bucks. Yukon gear had me concealed and comfortable in the stand. The Killer Instinct SWAT X1 crossbow matched with Burris's Oracle X rangefinding scope were instrumental in taking down my deer. Of course, a Camillus knife made for easy field dressing, and a Yamaha Kodiak 450 made getting this beast back to the truck a cinch. I really can't believe this just happened. So fast. All the years of hard work and trying to outsmart these elusive beasts finally paid off. Got him. I smoked him. Wow, he smells. Definitely in the rut. Buck down. Getting down from the tree and putting my hands on this true monster was a surreal feeling. Wow. And without a doubt, having a powerful compact crossbow and a rangefinder built into my scope are the only reasons this big fella is on the ground. Incredible. 25 years in the making. I'm gonna go get my hands on him and get to work, but I'm self-filming this hunt. It was, I came and did the landowner a favor today. I wasn't really planning on hunting, but I brought my gear. August and I saw a buck a couple days ago, so I thought I'd come in and give it a try. Here I am, standing in the woods with a big old buck behind me. No doe tag required this year, thank goodness. Gotcha! Holy, what a scene! What a monster! There! My God, the curse is broken. He is a beauty. The curse is broken. 25 years in the making. Yes! Thank you. He rolled over and the arrow's gone, so it didn't pass through. I hit him high, spined him, and he's down. Now the work begins. All right. Unbelievable, man. I got my deer. I got so much work ahead of me, it's not even funny.
Closed captioning of Angler and Hunter Television is brought to you in part by Ontario Out of Doors Magazine. Angler and Hunter Television has been brought to you by Canadian Tire, Mercury Marine, and Lund Boats, Yamaha ATVs, Browning Firearms and Ammunition, Suffix Fishing Line, Rapala, Camillus Knives and Cuda Tools, Yukon Gear, Killer Instinct Crossbows, and Outfitter Financial. For more information on the products used in this episode of Angler and Hunter Television, visit AHTV.com. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Remember, conserve and protect our great outdoors.